Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about a couple of new things that got announced yesterday. Um, Also, I would like to thank everybody for subscribing. I think I've hit my 235, somewhere around there. That many subscribers. That's pretty awesome. I never thought that I would actually get that many people who wanted to watch anything I had to say. So that's pretty awesome. I will be doing a contest video sometime soon, I'm sure. Probably around 250, maybe. But the two topics I wanted to talk about today, yesterday Fallout 4 DLCs got announced, and also Video Games Monthly, um, they announced that they were going to add another system for their subscribers. So, first off, Fallout 4 DLCs got announced yesterday. First one was Automatron. That one comes out in March. Now that one is about, I mean, it's not really a story, but it's a DLC. It's supposed to cost like $4.99 if you don't have the season pass. Um, and there's these new robots that just roam around, and you harvest them for parts. And then the parts you can actually use to build your own robots, and you can use them as your companion. You can change their voices, change all sorts of stuff. So that's pretty awesome. Not really that big of a DLC, I don't think. But that one comes out in March. April, they've got another one called The Wasteland. Now, this one is where you set up traps in your settlements, and they can catch like death claws and all sorts of creatures and raiders and whatnot. And you can have them battle against each other. You can tame them. Also, I guess you can mount them on your walls like you did before, but like taxidermy sort of stuff. I don't know all the details. There weren't too many details announced with these, but I mean just enough so you get kind of the gist of it. But you can also like have them as like, I guess, battle out like in an arena sort of thing. You can even have your settlers fight against them too. It's just kind of cool. That one's supposed to be like a $9.99 one without a season pass. And then in May we've got Far Harbor. Far Harbor is a Nick Valentine quest line where you go out and search for this woman and her scents, apparently. But it's supposed to be in the Maine coastline, so that might be pretty cool. Also, they said that there's supposed to be new creatures, new factions, and I guess you're trying to bring peace back to them. So they've got like the Children of Adam are in this area too. I don't know if you're gonna have to wear like a rad suit or whatever, because I think it's supposed to be full of a lot of rads, I think, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, that one seems pretty cool. They said that this is probably one of their biggest maps for a DLC. So that one is, I think that's a $40 add-on, maybe. Now, the other thing is their season pass right now is $29.99. on March 1st, they said that it's going to go up to $49.99. So if you don't get the season pass right now, you're going to have to pay $20 more. But if you pay for the season pass right now, you're not going to have to pay that $20 difference later, and you get all those for $30. So that's not too bad, actually. If the Far Harbor add-on is as big as they say it is, then I think that alone would probably be worth the $30. I put in about 144 hours into Fallout 4. I completed it, got all 50 trophies, got my platinum, but sometimes I really miss it. I miss playing that game, even though, like, there's not a lot of, like, story type stuff for me to do now because I did every single faction quest, and all the endings. So, I will say, though, I didn't do a review on Fallout 4, but I can't really say which faction I liked the most. Maybe the Brotherhood of Steel or the Railroad. I can tell you that I hated the Institute. I don't really want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't actually finished it, but I just wanted to blow them all up. So, but I kind of really want to go back to Fallout 4. I find myself, like, folding my laundry to Diamond City radio music all the time because I just miss it. I wouldn't say it's, like, the best game ever. The storyline could have been better. There could have been more to it, I think. I don't feel like the companions had too much of a story, which that would actually be cool if they did, like, DLCs for, like, new, like, quest lines for the companions, for, like, Piper and all of them. Kate already had her own kind of quest, but I didn't really feel a connection with her so much. Nick Valentine, he had his own quest line too, but, he's pretty cool. So is Hancock and a few of the others. I just think that some extra DLC for those companions might be cool. What do you guys think? Or what would you guys like as a DLC for Fallout 4? Just let me know in the comments or do a video response, whatever you want to do. Now, the second topic, yesterday, Video Games Monthly, the subscription box where you get retro games delivered to your door that you get to keep every month. It's like Christmas in a box every month. Unlike Loot Crate, which, I love Loot Crate, don't get me wrong, but everything that's in the box I'll actually use because they go in my collection. So, but they just announced yesterday that they were going to add a new system to their list. Right now they currently have Game Gear, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Nintendo 64, original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and I believe that is it. But they just announced yesterday that they're going to do the first disc system, and that's going to be PlayStation 1, which I'm really excited for. I'm a big PlayStation person. Like, I love all the systems, don't get me wrong, but PlayStation, some of their exclusives have just been crazy, and if you like RPGs, PlayStation has more RPGs, I believe, than anybody else. But they did say that they are going to try their absolute hardest to only ship these games in their original cases, which is pretty awesome. I know lots of kind of like mystery boxes, and you order things on like GameStop and all that. They don't hardly ever ship their games in original cases. They might be in a sleeve or something. But some people don't care if they actually just, you know, don't really care about collecting as much as playing them, but I personally like to collect them and play them, and I like them to look nice. So, that's pretty awesome. Now they have like different subscription options. You have 3-game subscription, 4-game subscription, 5-game, and then 10-game are the options. And every month they also you have a chance of getting 1-up, 2-up, 3-up, or even a 4-up in your box, which means you get that many more games in your box that you didn't subscribe for. So that's pretty awesome. I just recently had to like cancel mine so I could actually up my subscription, because you have to cancel it and then resubscribe. But I dropped Retro Game Treasure, and because I dropped them, I figured, you know, well, might as well use at least some of that money I was using for them on Video Games Monthly, just because every month, like, my boxes have been awesome. So I had the 3-game subscription, and now I am subscribed to 5 games. So the PlayStation 1, they don't start until March, which their deadline to have everything checkmarked is by the 1st of the month. So I would assume that it's not going to be the next box, but the following box after that, they're going to start shipping out the PlayStation 1 games. I'm really excited because there are a lot of really good PlayStation 1 games. I mean, the Final Fantasy games, you know, there's, I mean, all sorts, like Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider, and I mean, there's a lot that I haven't even seen before, but definitely tons of RPGs that I would love to add to my collection. Resident Evil, yeah, there's just so many. So I'm really excited for that. I'm definitely going to update my wish list to them too, because almost all the time they send you at least something that's very similar to, if not it being like the exact thing that you asked for in your wish list. So I know last month I got Mega Man and Castlevania, which were both on my wish list, and yes, they were for Game Boy, but who cares? I mean, it's still them, and I've never played either one, so pretty excited for that. I don't want to run this video too long, so I'll see you guys later.